Have you ever heard a story so unbelievable that you wonder if it could possibly be true? Today, we're diving into the life of a woman who not only fell in love with the Berlin Wall but even married it. Yes, you heard that right. This is the fascinating story of Eija-Ritta Berliner-Mauer, the woman whose unique love captured the attention of the world. Eija-Ritta was born in 1954 in Sweden. Growing up, she was like any other child, curious, playful, and full of imagination. But as she grew older, something unusual began to happen. While most people form romantic relationships with other people, Eija-Ritta discovered that her feelings of love were directed towards objects. This wasn't a passing phase, but a deep, heartfelt emotion. She was what psychologists call an objectophile, someone who experiences romantic feelings for inanimate objects. Her fascination started with structures and buildings. Then, in 1961, when she was just 7 years old, she saw pictures of the Berlin Wall being constructed on the news. Something about this concrete barrier caught her attention. To most people, the Berlin Wall symbolized division and hardship, but to Eija-Ritta, it was beautiful. She felt a connection to it, a bond that grew stronger as she learned more about it. By the time Eija-Ritta was in her 20s, her love for the Berlin Wall had become much more than just admiration. She had fallen in love. For her, the wall wasn't just concrete and barbed wire. It had a personality, a presence, and an energy that made her feel whole. She would collect pictures of the wall, read every article she could find, and even dream about visiting it one day. In 1979, Eija-Ritta decided to make her love official. In a small, private ceremony, she married the Berlin Wall. She even took its name, legally changing hers to Eija-Ritta Berliner-Mauer, which translates to Eija-Ritta Berlin Wall in German. She was overjoyed and believed she had found her soulmate. Eija-Ritta's love for the wall wasn't just symbolic. She built her entire life around it. She kept a model of the Berlin Wall in her home and surrounded herself with pictures and memorabilia. Friends and family were initially surprised, but those close to her accepted her feelings as genuine. After all, Eija-Ritta was happy, and isn't that what matters most? For years, she lived her life as Mrs. Berlin Wall, proud of her connection to her concrete spouse. However, in 1989, something happened that would shake Eija-Ritta's world to its core. The Berlin Wall came down. The fall of the Berlin Wall was a historic moment for the world. People celebrated the end of division and the beginning of a new era. But for Eija-Ritta, it was a moment of heartbreak. To her, the demolition felt like losing a loved one. She grieved for the wall, feeling as though a part of her had been destroyed. Despite her sadness, Eija-Ritta continued to cherish her memories and devotion. She spent the rest of her life advocating for understanding and acceptance of objectophilia, sharing her story with those willing to listen. Her tale became a symbol of how love can take on many forms, even ones we may not fully understand. Eija-Ritta's story teaches us a valuable lesson: love is unique, and it doesn't always fit into the categories we expect. While her feelings for the Berlin Wall might seem unusual to most of us, they were real and meaningful to her. This reminds us to approach differences with curiosity and kindness instead of judgment. What do you think about Eija-Ritta's story? Do you believe love can truly exist in such unconventional ways? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And here's a question to spark the discussion: if you could form a deep connection with any object, what would it be and why? We'd love to hear your answers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the Memoir Tales. Thanks for watching.